What down, family? It's your boy SNTV coming back at y'all with a news update. Funeral services were held today for slain officer Ruiz Huesca. And the police are saying that 22-year-old Xavier Tate Jr. is the one that was responsible for taking his life. I found it to be some holes in the story. I mean, it's kind of not making sense. They saying that it was a carjacking and the police end up being killed in the midst of the carjacking. The police officer was actually outside of his house and he still had his uniform on. Now they got footage of this guy, Xavier Tate, and they saying that this is him. You can't really see him. And then he has on two different, outfits and two different surveillance footages. I don't know how they got up to this guy. They saying he was supposed to be in court on, I think, Monday, and which is today, and he didn't show up for court. So I don't know, man, but it's looking rough. They actually put $100,000 on this man's head, saying that if anybody has any information, a manhunt is underway for accused cop killer Xavier Tate Jr. after an arrest warrant was issued for the slaying of Chicago police officer Ruiz Huesca. Rewards totaling $100,000 are now being offered for information leading to an arrest and conviction of Tate Jr., who was from Aurora, Chicago police said. An outpouring of love continued Saturday as the symbols of grief grow for Officer Huesca in the Gage Park neighborhood, where he lived and lost his life. Prayer is pretty powerful, resident Alex Gonzalez said. We always include them, the family, in our prayers. The memorial is adorned with balloons and flowers at the very spot where he was murdered last Sunday while still in his police uniform. It's kind of hard to move on from it because it's like anything could happen at this point, resident Sarah Soto said. Very scary and sad. And hopefully this person gets caught, Gonzalez said. Authorities issued a community alert Friday announcing 22-year-old Xavier Tate Jr. is wanted in connection with the officer's murder. Tate Jr. is accused of shooting Officer Huesca with a .40 caliber gun during what appeared to be a carjacking. Additional court documents show Tate Jr. was arrested on March 6 on a misdemeanor charge of criminal trespassing in Olympia Fields. He was supposed to be in court for that charge on Wednesday in Markham, but he did not show up for that appearance. Crime Stoppers and ATF are offering a combined $25,000. The Chicago Police Memorial Foundation, the FBI, and the Fraternal Order of Police are offering a combined $75,000. Tate Jr. has a tattoo on the right side of his neck of the word Majesty under a crown and additional tattoos on his chest and body, the FBI said. He has ties to Chicago, Aurora, Olympia Fields, Champaign, and Decatur, Illinois. He may go by the nickname Zay. His height's 5'11", and he weighs approximately 175 pounds. On Friday night, the ongoing investigation brought police to the 108th block of South Hill Avenue in the city's Morgan Park neighborhood. Nearby residents said authorities surrounded a home there. Detectives returned to canvass the neighborhood on Saturday afternoon. There was one police officer outside in the street, and he got out the car, and about 5 or 6 officers hit the block. They all went and surrounded the block, a neighborhood resident told ABC7. Earlier this week, CPD had circulated a 2-minute video compilation from 4 distinct locations, showing a man they described as a suspect going from one gas station convenience store to another in the hours before the murder early Sunday morning. The suspect, described as armed and dangerous, is then seen walking in the area near 55th and Kedzie, both just before and about 45 minutes after the murder. Police confirmed Friday the person in the video is Tate Jr. It's pretty tragic, especially since it's close to home, Soto said. It's hard to believe that it's like a block away from us. It's hard to believe. At this point, Xavier, I know you probably scared. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if you did it or didn't do it, but that $100,000 is basically your head on a platter, whether you innocent or guilty, whether you dead or alive. The police are gonna be shooting for you, and it's dangerous right now for anybody that's around you or close to you. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that $100,000 gonna easily get you knocked off. You can't trust your mama, your sister, your brother, your daddy, your granddaddy. You can't trust nobody. Like, you can't trust your kid. You can't trust nobody right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I wish I knew where you was at. to turn you in for that. To be honest, like for real, you can't trust nobody, whether they supposed to be this or whether they supposed to be that. You know, love goes out the window when it comes to that type of money. So the best thing for you to do, bro, is turn yourself in. But before you turn yourself in, make sure that you get yourself a lawyer and make sure that you got your affairs in order. You know, I hate to say things like this and I hate to make it sound like this, but, you know, you ain't even got no business wanting for nothing like this, man. This seems like this was completely unnecessary and stupid. Like I said, I don't know if, you know, dude is innocent. I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know. But what I do know is the police is searching high and low for him, and it's not just the CPD. It's the Fed, y'all, the ATF. You know what I'm saying? The police organization, everybody's involved on this. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking like they want this dude out the way, off the streets bad. They got descriptions of him, they got video footage of him, and they know all of his known addresses. So it's looking like, you know, it's going to be kind of hard for him to slither through this. But like I said, they definitely going to be shooting at you. You know what I'm saying? When they see you, it's going to be guns blazing. When a police officer gets taken out, it's usually, you know, shoot first, ask questions later. Rarely do they try to take these people in. I'm just being honest. So, hey, man, be careful, man. You know, Xavier Tate, rest in peace to that officer, Ruiz Whisker. This seems to be senseless. You know, just another day in the city, man. It's your boy, SNTV. I'm out.